Hello, how are you? Today I will tell you about the Battle of Bani Qurayza. This historical event happened in the year 627 AD, during the month of Dhul-Qa'dah, which is just after the winter cold had started to fade. It took place in the outskirts of the city of Medina, in what is now Saudi Arabia. The event began immediately after the famous Battle of the Trench. To understand the timeline, you have to imagine a city that had just survived a terrifying month-long siege by a massive army of 10,000 soldiers. As soon as that big army gave up and left, the focus shifted to the Bani Qurayza, a Jewish tribe living in a fortified area of Medina, because of things that happened while the city was under attack. The reason this happened was due to a broken promise and a secret deal. Before the war, the Prophet Muhammad and the Bani Qurayza had a peace treaty. They were supposed to protect each other. However, while the Muslims were busy fighting at the trench, a leader from an enemy group convinced the Bani Qurayza to switch sides. They started communicating with the enemy army, planning to attack the Muslims from behind. This was seen as a massive betrayal or high treason. If the plan had worked, the Muslim community would have been wiped out. When the big war ended, the Muslims felt they could no longer trust this tribe to live inside the city because they had tried to help the enemy during a life-or-death situation. The siege itself lasted for about 25 days. The Muslims surrounded the fortresses of the Bani Qurayza, cutting off their food and supplies. Inside the forts, the people became very scared and realized that no one was coming to save them. Eventually, they realized they had to give up. They didn't want the Prophet to decide their punishment directly, so they asked for a man named Sa'd ibn Muadh to be the judge. Sa'd was a leader from a local tribe that had been friends with the Bani Qurayza for many years. The tribe thought he would be easy on them because of their old friendship. They agreed to follow whatever he decided, no matter what it was. The end of the story is very heavy and serious. Sa'd ibn Muadh was brought in. Even though he was dying from a battle wound, he decided that since the tribe had committed treason during a war, the punishment should be the strictest one possible under the laws of that time. The adult men who were soldiers would be executed, and the women and children were to be taken as captives. This judgment was carried out in the center of Medina. After this, the Bani Qurayza ceased to exist as a tribe in that area. This ended the internal conflicts in Medina and allowed the Prophet to focus on building the community without worrying about being attacked from the inside ever again.